How to naturally support healthy blood pressure. Welcome back to Secrets of Slim, Glow and Beauty. Before we begin, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will never miss out on the natural health and beauty insights that may inspire you to feel vibrant, balanced, and full of life. The silent risk: why blood pressure matters. There is a reason high blood pressure is often called the silent killer. It does not always cause clear symptoms, yet it can quietly put a strain on your body for years. Many people feel completely fine and do not realize their blood pressure is higher than it should be until it begins to take a toll. What makes this condition so tricky is its invisibility. Unlike a cold or a headache, you cannot always feel it coming. That is why paying attention to your health and practicing prevention is so important. Understanding the numbers. Blood pressure is measured with two numbers, systolic and diastolic pressure. In simple terms, systolic is the pressure when the heart pumps blood into the vessels, while diastolic is the pressure when the heart relaxes between beats. A reading of around 120/80 is considered a normal range for healthy adults. When the numbers consistently rise above this range, it may be a sign of high blood pressure. Knowing your numbers is the first step, because you cannot manage what you do not measure. What studies suggest? Over the years, researchers have paid close attention to the long-term effects of high blood pressure. The Framingham study, which observed people for more than 40 years, showed that blood pressure tends to rise with age, but lifestyle plays a powerful role in how quickly and how strongly this happens. Another well-known study, the SPRINT trial, focused on whether lowering systolic blood pressure more intensively, for example to around 120 instead of 140, could influence overall health outcomes. The results suggested that a more intensive approach may have benefits but also comes with challenges and risks that should always be discussed with a medical professional. The key takeaway? Numbers matter, but they are only part of the bigger picture. What we do in our daily lives, from how we move to how we eat and rest, has a direct impact on our overall well-being. The power of movement. One of the most effective ways to support healthy blood pressure naturally is regular movement. This does not mean hours of intense training. Even simple activities, like walking for 30 minutes a day, climbing stairs instead of taking the elevator, or cycling short distances, can make a meaningful difference. Movement stimulates circulation, keeps the heart active, and helps the body maintain balance. And maybe the most beautiful effect, it brings lightness into your everyday life. Imagine walking outside, feeling the fresh air on your skin, noticing the rhythm of your steps. Every moment becomes a small act of self-care. It is not about pushing yourself to extremes. It is about finding activities you truly enjoy. Dancing, swimming, yoga, gardening, or even a joyful walk with friends, all of these can help your body feel more alive and balanced. The hidden salt in our diet. Another powerful lever is salt reduction. Many people imagine salt as just the white crystals they sprinkle on their food. But the real salt load comes from hidden sources: ready-made meals, processed foods, canned soups, sauces, and snacks. When you cook fresh at home, using vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and natural herbs, you have control. You can season with fresh spices, garlic, lemon juice, or herbs instead of reaching for too much salt. It is not about avoiding salt completely. Sodium is essential for the body. But in many modern diets, the amount is simply higher than what the body truly needs. By being mindful with salt, you may be supporting your circulation and overall well-being. The first gentle steps. By now, you have already seen two of the most important steps. Move regularly, not as a punishment, but as a joy. Reduce hidden salt by cooking fresh and choosing natural flavors. These may seem simple, but small daily choices create powerful long-term effects. And it is exactly these kinds of habits that can help you step into a lifestyle of balance and beauty. Nutrition that supports balance. When it comes to blood pressure, what you eat every day can be just as important as how much you move. One well-known approach is the DASH diet, which stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. This style of eating is centered around Plenty of fresh vegetables and fruits. Whole grains that digest slowly and keep you satisfied. Legumes, beans, and nuts that provide protein and minerals. Moderate amounts of fish and lean protein. Reduced processed foods, refined sugar, and excess salt. It is not about strict rules, but about shifting the balance, less of what drains your energy, more of what truly nourishes. Alcohol, less is more. Alcohol is another factor that can influence blood pressure. Small amounts may be tolerated, but regular or high consumption can become a burden for the body. If you enjoy a glass of wine or a cocktail from time to time, savor it mindfully. Notice how your body feels and give it space to recover. Remember, balance is key. Weight and self-care. Carrying excess weight can put additional pressure on your body, including your circulation. Supporting a healthy weight through nourishing foods, movement, and mindful habits may help relieve that burden. But here is something important: it is not just about numbers on the scale. It is about how you feel in your own body. Caring for yourself, step by step, with patience and kindness, is far more sustainable than chasing quick results. Stress and inner calm. Stress is one of the most underestimated factors in blood pressure. When you feel stressed, your body produces hormones that can raise your pulse and increase tension. That is why practices like meditation, breathing exercises, or simply taking quiet breaks can be so valuable. Even 10 minutes a day of conscious relaxation can change how your body feels and responds. Calm is not a luxury, it is a necessity. The role of sleep. Never underestimate the power of sleep. When you sleep deeply, your body repairs, restores, and balances itself. Inadequate sleep, on the other hand, can contribute to tension, fatigue, and imbalance. Creating a calming evening ritual, limiting screens, and allowing your body to wind down naturally can help make sleep a true partner in your well-being. A surprising ally: pets. Yes, even pets can play a role in supporting balance. Studies suggest that being around animals, stroking a cat, walking a dog, or simply sharing space with a furry friend, can help you feel calmer and more at ease. This calmness can ripple through your entire system, influencing how your body feels and responds to stress. It is a gentle, joyful way to support your well-being. Summary: gentle steps to support your blood pressure. Let us take a moment to recap. Blood pressure is a silent risk you cannot always feel when it rises. Knowing your numbers is essential. Studies like Framingham and Sprint remind us of the long-term importance of balance. Movement and reducing hidden salt are two powerful steps. A nourishing diet, mindful alcohol use, and supporting a healthy weight can help. Stress balance, relaxation, and sleep are vital for overall well-being. And even the love of a pet can bring calmness and joy. None of these are quick fixes. But together, these gentle steps create a foundation for a healthier, more radiant life. So, if this video inspired you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Secrets of Slim, Glow and Beauty. By joining this community, you will discover more natural tips to support your well-being, your beauty, and your inner balance. And share in the comments, which of these tips speaks to you the most: moving more, cooking with less salt, or maybe the calming presence of a pet. And please notice, this video is for informational purposes only. It does not replace a personal consultation, examination, or diagnosis by a licensed and qualified physician. In particular, for any questions regarding medications, always consult your doctor and follow the instructions in the package leaflet. The information provided can never be used to create independent diagnoses. Liability is excluded.